Hi guys, today we're going to talk about manifesting. I may pull tarot, I may not, honestly, because one thing I learned in this manifestation journey is that it doesn't happen the way you think it's going to happen. And I want to clarify that because me, I'm human after all, and I will in my mind think that this is happening, that's happening, this is happening. And when I astral travel, remembering the astral is what's key to not embarrassing yourself when you're a human. Because I'll tell you this, once you're in astral body, you share the astral realm, and because of that, I don't count that as human. But once you return into your form, your avatar, this life form you're in, then you develop an identity. Like me, I'm Jaspreet, right? So that identity is identifying with the material realm. It's identifying with the fact that I do laser hair removal. It's identifying with the fact that I do makeup. It's identifying with my Punjabi background, right? And it's like, and that I wear dresses, okay? And it's like, that's all fine and dandy, but what is the spiritual realm, right? What is this thread, this astral thread? What is it? And how do people reach those states, those dreamlike states, and are able to do magic in real life? They're able to manifest, and manifestation is magic. And yeah, I have a lot to say, but yeah. I guess that's all I wanted to say. Let's pull some cards. My obsession, honestly. All right, Six of Cups. So celebrating with friends and family as well as past lives. It could talk about the lives in the astral. And then we have these cards. We have Pisces the Moon, which speaks of intuitive downloads. We have Four of Pentacles, which is stability. We have Seven of Wands, which is emotional. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. So it's basically talking about how I'm stable and the manifestations are stable, but there's emotional conflict. So we can look at the Seven of Wands and look at a solution for Seven of Wands, because in the aura I'm showing up as Queen of Pentacles. So how to stabilize the Seven of Wands. You guys are watching me do like live therapy on myself. Leo, Strength card. That's how I stabilize the emotional conflict, is with strength. So yeah, when I first started waking up, it was more so that I was like 13, maybe a little bit younger, 12, and I called it deja vu at the time. And my family used to say, don't pay attention to it. They were like, don't pay attention to it, it happens to everyone, don't pay attention to it, right? And then as I learned more about science, and I learned about space, and I learned about quantum, and I learned about the science and spirituality, right? I started looking for the blurred lines in between of science and spirituality, because I was like, spirituality has been long standing, you know, all these religions, all these beliefs, and science is fairly new in comparison. So where is that bridge? And I found that bridge in quantum mechanics. And in quantum mechanics, I revolve everything around that now. And so, yeah, quantum mechanics explains astral travel. Quantum mechanics explains manifesting. So to be a magician, you should know quantum mechanics. And there are people that can travel through time. There are people that can travel through realms and dimensions. And you know, I don't think you can actually define how many dimensions there are. I don't think you can define the realms, because when you really start going around in the spiritual realms, you start seeing that it's infinite. And we are so lucky to be humans, not gonna lie, I'm having the time of my life. Being a human does not suck, okay? Like, do not be like, oh my, what sucks is your mindset. Your mindset is, okay, because a lot of times, we have a victory card. A lot of times people are like, oh, money is all you need. I'm like, no, you need the remote control. You know, like my uncle, he was visiting and he's like, yeah, this is power, that's power. I was like, power is the one that's, you know, making the decisions. Money is a resource. Be resourceful. There's people that don't have money, but they're so resourceful. You know, what are we fighting for? This rat race. We're fighting for freedom. Freedom to live our life. Freedom to express ourselves. Freedom to love. That's all it comes down to, is freedom. Now me, I've accomplished a lot. Oh, it's telling me to chill out. Fast communication. All right. I guess this 6-minute message is good. Bye-bye.